welcome to Wealth Secrets Interviews. I'm Andy Sacker, and today we have the brilliant Jim Cathcart with us, a motivational expert, an executive coach and advisor to business leaders, and author of over 15 books. Now listen in real close as Jim reveals the secrets of his success.
No, if I didn't live another moment, I could say I won. I got all riches that life had to offer. Yet, in many ways, I feel like I just got to the big table and I'm ready to begin. Now I have the credentials I need. Now I have the relationships I've wanted all these years. Now I have the books. I have the content, the products, the wisdom and depth of understanding that allows me to really make a contribution to the world. So starting from here today, I could really, if I focus myself well, I could really be a force for good in this world. And so that's what I'm looking for ways to do every single day of my life.
That's what life's all about. Trying to get your financial position secure, not just for yourself and for your family, for your loved ones, and then trying to give as much of it away as you possibly can, because there's so many people out there that are less fortunate than ourselves, and it's nice to be able to give back and help them, even if it's a small way.
And those people that say, pardon my interruption, but those people that say money doesn't matter to them are lying. Money matters to everyone because money is not an end in itself, but it's a tool for achieving the things you want. So if you say I don't want money, what you're saying is I don't feel worthy of the goals and dreams that I have. Because I don't believe in me enough to think that I'd be valuable enough to get the world to pay me what it would take to achieve all of my dreams. So I would say to those people, reframe your thoughts. Of course you care about money. It's like saying I don't care about air, I just care about breathing. If you're going to live fully, you've got to care about money. And at some point, you have to be good at managing your own money. Because if you don't become good at managing your own money, money will manage you into a smaller and smaller place until finally you are at the whim of someone else instead of your own desires. So you must master the earning and acquisition and maintenance of money in order to live your life fully. And that's your DNA level imprinted life purpose. Your purpose is to live as fully as you're capable of living in all parts of your life, because only through that will you truly contribute to the rest of the world in the ways that you are gifted to do so.
That's amazing.
If you don't live fully, you cheat every one of the rest of us out of the contributions you could have made, and that's not right.
Yeah, because one little thing that we could accomplish can benefit hundreds and thousands of people if we just pursue it.
Exactly.
And look at it. I mean, what would you say some of the common problems, Jim, that people experience when they actually try to create an additional income and set up a business for themselves?
Well, they stop too early. They experience all of the necessary failures and wasted efforts that are involved in a learning process, whether this is learning to hit a goal in a sport, or whether it's learning to earn money on the internet, or whether it's learning to do brain surgery. Naturally, you're going to go through all of the steps of awkwardness, getting to the point where you can ultimately do the thing you choose to do. They don't let brain surgeons practice on live patients. They start practicing on cadavers and on models and things like that, and then they practice on animals. Then they ultimately practice limited procedures in the presence of someone else on a living person, and then they learn each step along the way until they can be the one doing it on their own. So whether it's rocket science or brain surgery or internet marketing or interpersonal communications or writing greeting cards, it's all a matter of trial and error. And the happy news is we can learn from other people's errors so that we don't have to repeat the same errors. But we have to go through our own learning curve. You cannot avoid it. And the reason most people don't succeed is they stop early in the learning curve and assume that since that didn't work yet, operative word, yet, that it won't work ever. And that's not the case. Everyone that ever succeeded went through the early learning process and just said, I haven't succeeded yet, but I will. And then they ultimately did.
What would be the sort of things that we can do then to stay on top?
First off, you've got to take control of your own thinking. You have to be in charge of what mood you are in today. Say, wait. My mood happens to me. I can't control my mood. Of course you control your mood. Your mood is a reflection of your physical state, your interpersonal relations, and your life views. Well, your physical state is controllable. You can control what you eat, what you avoid, what you do with your body, what you don't do with your body, how much you stretch, how much you move, and how much you just sit still. You have control over your physical experience. Not total control, but a lot of control. Okay? Second, interpersonally, you control how you behave toward other people. No, other people are mean to me, and other people judge me, and other people put me in it. Well, you're the one in charge of whether you respond to that with anger, resentment, courtesy, or avoidance, or whatever. The more good you put out into the world in gratitude, praise, admiration, assistance, support, and helping to other people, the more you'll get that back from other people. So you're in control of that. And if you're around a bunch of people that are poisonous, diminish the amount of time where you're around those people. Don't spend as much time around those people as you did. Now, you know, some people you can't get away from. Others you actually can get away from. And then the third thing, and by the way, should, because if someone's poisonous to you, it's time to stop that dialogue, right? Just start focusing somewhere else. The third thing is what you're exposed to, the surroundings. You choose where you go. You choose what you read. You choose what you listen to. You choose which TV shows and radio shows and internet sites you tune into. Well, look, helicopter up and take a look at your life and look at the mix of input. What newspapers or magazines do you read? What is the mix of media? What is the mix of sources? Is everything you get from one point of view the one that you agree with? Well, get some information from other points of view and start exploring the rest of the world. Start expanding your mind. If you only listen to one kind of music, you're going to be a very one-dimensional person surrounded only by other people who know and listen to that same kind of music. If you are always around the same kind of people, you're going to have the same problem with the kinds of people that, that just reflect what you already think. You need new perspectives, new points of view. And so control the input. And always, every day, start the day or end the day or both with positive input from a source like this interview where someone's encouraging you and giving you ideas of how to do better. That's the key. You've got to program you. Don't allow other people to do it.